Welcome to Rome. Let us see how grand this empire truly was.
Behold the glory of our architecture and sophisticated civic life.
Make way for the official morning announcement. H-O-N-K.
In reality, 90% of the population never even wore a toga.
Fire! My entire building is going up in smoke!
Typical Tuesday in Rome. There goes my deposit.
At its peak, ancient Rome crammed over 1 million residents into its borders. And without modern zoning laws, everyone was squished together like sardines. This definitely was not a peaceful, spacious, modern suburbia. Instead, everyday Romans lived in multi-story apartment buildings known as insulae. In fact, these cramped buildings housed about 90% of Rome's population.
This whole wall is coming down unless I hold it up myself. I think my entire apartment building just fell down into the street.
See? Good as new. These thin sticks will definitely hold up the entire structural weight.
Are you seriously telling me this entire grand marble palace is held up by toothpicks?
The noise from these carts is driving me absolutely mad. Therefore, I decree that no carts may enter the city during the day.
So now, we just drive all night long instead.
Out of the way! I have a whole city to supply before sunrise!
By the 1st century AD, these chaotic traffic conditions were heavily documented. For the wealthy elite, nighttime was supposed to be a time of quiet luxury. If you were wealthy, thick stone walls kept the nightly chaos at bay.
But for the majority in cheap apartments, sleep was completely impossible.
In Rome, the higher up you lived, the cheaper the rent, and the louder the street noise.
I finally saved enough coin to secure the top floor apartment. Woo!
Down we go! Not again! No cooking inside. Fire is strictly prohibited in these structures. It is freezing in here, and we aren't even allowed to light a fire!
Even the fish didn't survive this draft.
I need to head out and find some warmth elsewhere. Finally, somewhere to get something hot to eat. Since cooking at home was banned or dangerous, citizens relied on street vendors. The daily menu featured simple staples like lentils, chickpea soup, flatbread, and olives. In Pompeii alone, archaeologists have mapped out over 80 of these ancient fast food counters. Chemical analysis reveal they cooked everything together: pig, duck, goat, snail, and fish.
Ugh, everything in this city smells like old garbage mixed with modern sewage. Fire! The wooden apartment is going up in flames! Run for your lives!
Go, Vigils! Save the city blocks before the entire district turns to ash.
With buildings made mostly of wood, a small bucket didn't stand much of a chance.
If we don't tear this down right now, the whole block goes up!
Pull with everything you've got! Bring it all down!
My landlord swears the tilt adds artistic character to the room.
Ugh, the stench in these streets is absolutely unbearable today.
Every single day, the city generated over 500 tons of waste. To combat this, the Romans engineered an advanced underground network of sewers. But these grand sewers did not connect to regular residential apartment blocks.
Am I really supposed to carry this all the way downstairs to the pit?
Hey! Ah! Watch where you are throwing that disgusting stuff!
No more throwing waste into the open streets by order of Rome.
Instead of being wasted, urine was collected for industrial tasks like tanning leather. Fullers even used it as a natural bleaching agent to launder dirty Roman clothing. Public collection jars were placed on streets because this waste was a valuable commodity. These collection stations fueled massive local industries right under the citizens' noses.
But nothing defined Roman sensory life quite like their favorite condiment, garum. This beloved fish sauce was left out in the sun to ferment for months.
A splash of garum makes everything taste absolutely incredible.
Romans put this fermented fish sauce on literally everything, even their desserts.
This ancient cookbook lists garum in almost every single recipe. Ugh. The smell from these fish factories is absolutely unbearable. Pliny the Elder called it an exquisite liquid, second only to perfume. To some, it is an exquisite luxury liquid.
To others, it was literally just putrefying fish guts left out in the sun. But delicious nonetheless. Pass the spoon, brother.
Another long, exhaustion-filled day in the city begins before the sun even rises.
Washing with freezing water in a tiny bowl makes me weep for simple comforts.
At least the grand public baths offer a warm, steamy escape for everyone.
Wait, is this actually the way to the clean baths, or am I lost again?
Oh no! That street food is really hitting me now. I need a latrine immediately.
Welcome to the grand Roman latrines, where privacy was a concept yet to be invented.
At least I finally found it. But there is absolutely no privacy here.
Roman latrines offered zero privacy, forcing citizens to sit shoulder to shoulder.
So, did you see the chariot races at the Circus Maximus yesterday? Wait, you're telling me everyone shares that exact same stick?
Meet the tersorium, a communal sponge on a stick washed only in vinegar water.
And no, rinsing it in a simple trough of water did not make it clean.
Public baths and shared sponges actually spread whipworms, roundworms, and rampant parasites.
So our best medical defense against these worms is... Nora! Just drinking vinegar?
With all these hazards, the average life expectancy in ancient Rome was shockingly low. Many didn't even make it past their youth, skewing the numbers dramatically. In fact, roughly half of all Roman children died before reaching the age of 10. If you somehow made it past childhood, reaching your 50s was considered ancient.
Every day, the capital city had to contend with hundreds of tons of solid debris.
And let's not forget the communal latrine sponge. Yes, everyone used the exact same one.